Charlie said you called that touchdown run in the huddle before it happened.
No, I just told the offensive line, just go up and win the line of scrimmage. I just need a little crease. That's all I need. That's what I told them.
Go ahead.
What was that play? What kind of gap was that play through, or
With
the touchdown? Or like,
it was meant to. It was really an outside zone play, but they over pursued it, and I just cut right off of Trevor Mangelli's block, and then Kel Pick made a great block to spring me free. So that's all that happened.
When did you know that you could, I mean, you're up there with the Big 12 leaders right now. You outdid Randall last week. You only had 3 games. When did you know that you could be that kind of back in this league? I mean, I talked to Greg last night, and he said he knew it when he played you in high school.
No, like I knew it from the beginning of the fall camp. Like as far as like we can go back to like spring,
Talking
like
this year?
workouts and stuff. Yeah, just getting myself like dropping my weight down, losing weight, and basically like getting quicker and working on my vision and stuff, catching the ball out the backfield and stuff like that. So I kind of figured like this year would be pretty good for me just because of all the work I put into over the spring and the summer and the fall camp as well.
What drove you during those times? I mean, was that it? The idea of just I want to be elite, or
I watched film of myself for the past couple of years. I mean, and I wanted to work on stuff that I haven't worked on these past couple of years, and just worked on my vision and dropped my weight down some so I could be quicker a little bit and faster. So that's just what I did.
what did you see when you watched film of 2010, 2011 James Sims?
Chubby guy getting used to the offense and just trying to get out there.
What do you see now, week to week, when you watch James Sims?
There's a back that's improving each week and helping the team get better.
You don't say, is that Tony? You don't look at yourself and say, was that Tony or me?
Tony's at another level.
What's it been like adapting to Charlie's offense? Is it a lot different for you?
Oh yeah, it's a lot different. I like it actually. It's more of a pro style offense, NFL type style offense, and it's a good fit for me.
What's the difference for a running back?
I guess you could say more downhill play, so better vision as to like the spread, where you really don't get the feel for it. So it's just more coming downhill.
Coach was trying to compare you to somebody, a player we all know, an NFL guy or something the other day. He had to take a minute. He didn't have enough time. But do you have anyone that you feel like you play like or run like?
Not in my head. Not off the top of my head. Right now.
Yeah, same thing.
You have this perception that you're just kind of a quiet guy, kind of lead by example kind of guy, but that typically isn't associated with guys that walk into the huddle and say, "Hey, give me this seam, I'll take it." Are you kind of becoming more of a leader now? You kind of growing into that role?
I guess you could say that. Yeah, because like when I'm really into the game, when it's like a close game like that, someone has to talk in the huddle. So I figure like, why not me be the guy, to lift the team up and get them going.
Are you more comfortable with that now?
Yeah, I feel more comfortable doing that.
Sometimes when a new coach comes in and brings a new culture, it's hardest for the guys who were kind of frontline players for the old coaches. Was it any harder for you being a starter for 2 years and kind of being one of those frontline guys with the previous coaches?
Not really. I mean, it was just a matter of like me adjusting to the offense, like if I was gonna get the hang of it faster or not, or not get it at all, But I happened to get the offense down pretty quick, so it was a good fit.
Even when you weren't playing, Charlie had some pretty high praise for you. Said you're the most complete running back on the team. Hearing that from him, even though he hadn't seen you in a game, did that mean something to you?
I mean, it does. It shows that coach believed in me regardless of if I was playing these first couple games or not, and that's always a positive note for me.
We've asked everyone else on your team about the flex, but we might as well hear from you. I mean, it's pretty popular. I mean, with the fans, with your teammates, what? Just a heat of the moment thing, or?
Oh yeah, I guess it was. I was excited. It was the start of a comeback. So it was just in the moment type of thing.
You ever done anything like that before?
No, sir. It was the first.
I was gonna say we hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
take one more question.
When backs like Randall come into town that people view as might be the best in the country, does that fire you up a little bit?
I mean, it does because like they overlook. Most people overlook us. Just because we aren't really doing too well, you know, and I really take that in, and it's like motivation to me to just keep grinding and work hard, you know, just to get my name put out there.